So I've been wanting to make a YouTube video about the small account challenge for a while now. I've just been very busy and I'm working on a lot of things, a lot of YouTube videos and other stuff. So stay tuned for that. And please bear with me as I'm trying to get things on a schedule where I'm releasing the same type of videos every week. And I want to get more into doing YouTube videos about the small account challenge, either weekly or daily, not sure yet. And I'll eventually do journal updates and all of that stuff. I usually use TraderView, but I recently let my subscription expire because I'm working on my own journal and I'm getting very close to having it finished. So as soon as that is done, I'll begin posting journal updates for that and reviewing it that way. But for now, this is just Schwab's P&L tracker tool. You can see it's a custom date range from July 29th to August 9th, and that is when the challenge started, so it's been 10 days. And for those of you who are not familiar with the small account challenge, just a quick overview. I will be trying to turn a $2,000 account into $50,000 within 90 days, trading only long calls and puts. And we're 10 days in. The first week was very good, but what is not shown here is the losses from last week, where I essentially lost all the profit from the week before. The reason why it's not showing up because Schwab does not post these transactions whenever you let them expire worthless. They don't show up until the next Monday, at least when you do that on a Friday. So this is going to change, but I'll have the journal updates, like I said, and more in-depth stuff where I look at the charts and the trades and things like that. But for now, just wanted to do a quick day 10 update before it gets too deep into the challenge, before I've done any updates. Still plan to do a much more detailed video and other stuff in the future. So as you can see, $3,500 after losses, or sorry, yeah, after losses, 32, 38 in profit, only one loser during the first week. You can see if I change this calendar to only go from 729 to 802, now there is 3,300, which is essentially the same that it shows right now. So basically all those gains happened in the first week, and then I kind of just sat in some losing positions for the second week, and now they've expired. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, only one loss in the first week was coin puts, very small size, lost half of that, no big deal. The very first trade I took in this account was a $63 trade, 16%, nothing big there. SMCI was the first real big trade of the challenge, plus 80%. That was really nice. I had a lot of shorts on SMCI outside of this challenge account too, so that was great, but happy to get a piece with the challenge account as well. And then just some small trades, a nice 115% gain on Qs, had a 200% gain on it there. One of my favorite trades is Microsoft, but Meta also almost 200%. And then if we find the Microsoft trade, this was almost 200% as well, but I had a lot more size. I had several contracts. I think this was maybe the biggest trade. I think it was like over $1,000 profit. You can see all the different entries and exits on these bubbles, but overall, anywhere from 100 to 200% gain or 75% on these, as I just kind of scaled out the contracts and then took a loss on silver. So that was realized. That's the only trade this week, of last week, I mean, that was realized. So that is showing up, but eventually back to where I started. So I don't feel too bad about it either. I think I probably took too much size. The trade was on snow, and I did weeklies out of the money with like 4 days to expiration. I was trying to use the profits to get the account off the ground very quickly, because if that trade would have worked, it was a very aggressive trade, short expiration, far out of the money strike. Probably could have made like 500% on the trade. So that would have put the challenge account like near 20,000 in 10 days, and it would have been pretty smooth sailing to get the next 30 for 80 days. Unfortunately, that didn't work. So instead of doing that, I lost all the profits. Like I said, probably a little bit too much size. Probably should have done it with like 1,500 or 2,000 in hindsight. I was a little greedy to use all the profits, but regardless, it was with profits, and I didn't mind losing, taking a gamble on that. But now that basically back to the starting point, it's time to start doing some more conservative trades, some day trades. Don't no holding overnight, things like that. The snow trade, I held overnight, but there was really no major events. Like, we did have the jobs report, but it wasn't like some of the past mistakes I've made in the challenge where I hold stuff overnight before CPI and FOMC, and that's just a terrible example that I should not be setting. And I think I failed a little bit last week too, but by losing over 3K on Snow, that should have been a smaller loss. But that's how it goes. I was trying to hit a home run and I missed. So like I said, back to day trades until we get some more trades like SMCI where we can actually almost double the account fairly quickly and kind of reduce risk from there and change the strategy once we get towards 15 to 20,000 or maybe even like just over 10,000. So that's going to be that. Again, I'll do a more detailed video, but if you want to follow along more closely, you can join the Discord. It's free. There's like, I think 430 members right now, but getting ready to make it private. So I think I'm going to do that at 500 or maybe even before. So if you're interested in following me for the foreseeable future, I would recommend you join the Discord and reserve your spot while it's still free, because it's not gonna be free afterwards. All you have to do to get it for free is join now. I do have some paid services that you can also check out in the Discord. I do have a VIP channel, private channels for paid members, and right now it's kind of just an early access promotion I'm doing. So I'm giving lifetime access to everything I do for completely free, or sorry, not completely free, for very cheap. $4,000 one-time payment. You get everything I do for life. You get the course materials that I'm working on as they're being developed. You get to see me stream. You get one-on-one sessions with me, etc. All that good stuff. Basically 100% access to me and all of my materials now and in the future. And I'm doing, I started with 30 spots for that. I think I'm going to raise it up to 50 potentially. And then we'll see where it goes from there. Eventually, the Discord won't just be private and open to no one that didn't join. Eventually, they'll be able to join for a paid service. But for now, I like to anyone who buys the course as well or gets VIP will of course have access to Discord. So I am doing a lot of this stuff for free, but I do have paid services if you're looking to invest and actually make this a career, because I think I can help you do that. I've experienced a lot and I know how hard it is. You definitely need some guidance to become a professional trader. It'll take you years. It's not easy. There's no shortcuts. Like I said, you'll see me lose money. And if you're looking just to copy someone's trades and make a bunch of money, this is not for you. So I would just suggest that you don't even bother, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach people to trade, and so that they can have their own style and strategies and get their own steps and don't have to rely on me. But I do live commentary in the Discord, post analysis, all kinds of stuff. I do live entries and exits for the challenge account. I'll be doing a futures challenge too. I also post updates for the VIP challenge. So if you're interested, go check that all out. If not, no worries, it's all free. If you still want to support me, please do so by following me on socials, and just any engagement helps a lot, especially in the Discord server itself. We have a pretty good community, but I would love to see it grow. So having said all of that, we'll see how the challenge goes this week. I think there will be some good opportunities, and I'll continue to post updates as we get further into the challenge.